A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studio here in Colombo. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Before we head into the news in detail, here's a look at the headlines. President attends second phase of the National Drug Prevention Program. Gotabaya Rajapaksa before Commission of Inquiry. Former Additional Secretary to the Defence Ministry submits that weapons were provided to the Rakna Arakshaka Lanka Limited. Husband who pushed wife and daughter to the sea, still at large. Investigations currently underway. Demonstration in Gampa demanding police to apprehend suspect in Seya Sadhumini's rape and murder. Now on to those stories in detail. President Maithripala Sirisena attended the second phase of the National Drug Prevention Program, which was held in Galle with the aim of eradicating drugs. The second phase of the national program to prevent drugs was held at the premises of the Galle Municipal Council this morning under the auspices of President Maithripala Sirisena. A former Additional Secretary to the Ministry of Defence, Damayanti Jayaratne, had accepted that firearms to the Rakna Lanka company was provided in violation of the usual legal practice. She made this submission before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to look into the large-scale corruption and fraud. Witness accounts had proven that the Rakna Lanka company had been issued with 3,473 firearms, out of which only 89 has been issued under the normal legal procedure. Former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa was produced before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry once again today, and Secretary to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into large-scale fraud and corruption said that the former Defence Secretary is being questioned by the Commission with regard to the deployment of employees of the Rakna Lanka Private Limited for campaigning activities of the recently concluded presidential elections. A manhunt has been launched in search of the person responsible for pushing a mother and a child into the sea in the coastline of Mahapalene, Koskoda. The police said that the life of the mother was spared while the child still remains missing.
The police say that the suspect had informed the mother to bring the infant to the road while the eldest daughter had been sleeping at their residence at around 10:30 p.m. last night. Subsequently, the mother and the child had been taken to a boulder which was located on the shores of Mahapalena, Koskoda. The police say that the suspect had fled the area after pushing them into the sea. 34-year-old Aruni Rosha was able to survive the incident while the 11-month-old infant Parindya Sitmani still remains missing. The mother had hurriedly gone home suspecting that the life of her 9-year-old girl would have been in danger. The police note that the suspect who was at her residence fled the house when Aruni Rosha entered the house. The police in Koskoda say that the investigation is currently underway to locate the missing infant. The Koskoda police say that the police station attached to the coastline have been informed about the disappearance.
The police say that extensive inquiries have been launched into the accounts provided by 25 individuals with regard to the murder of 5-year-old Seya Sadhumini. The police media spokesperson's office say that the suspect in connection with the murder of the 5-year-old child is still at large. A special investigation team of the Crime Investigations Department have been deployed in Kota Deniava under the direct supervision of the IGP. The police media spokesperson's office said that the remains of the child has been subjected to a special medical examination following orders issued by the Minuwangoda magistrate. Meanwhile, a protest was held today in the Kiligama area in Yakkala denouncing the tragic murder of the young girl. The villagers of the Kiligama area who conducted the protest launched their protest to urge the relevant authorities to strengthen laws to protect women and children. Meanwhile, 2 individuals have died and 3 others have been injured following accidents that occurred in a number of areas in the island. Details coming up later on in the bulletin. Meanwhile, 2 new ministers were sworn into the Southern Provincial Council before the Governor of the Southern Provincial Council, Hemakumara Nanayakkara. UNP's Sanjeeva Karunatilaka and Sumana Sirivilnage were sworn into the council yesterday, and the 2 ministers were appointed to the positions that fell vacant by UNP's Bandalalal Bandara and Vijaypala Hettiarachchi, who were elected to Parliament later on following the recently concluded general elections. North Central Provincial Councillor G.G. Chandrasena was arrested by the Madirigiriya police last night. The North Central Provincial Councillor was arrested on charges of using a vehicle with a fake number plate and engine number. The suspect councillor is scheduled to be produced before the Hingurangoda Magistrates Court.
How do you see failure in life, and how would you overcome failure?
I think I was fired 3 times, you know.
Keep trying. Always keep trying. Never stop trying.
Secret to Success. Every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 8:55 p.m. on MTV.
Well, still in local news, a number of ceremonies were organized to extend a warm reception to state ministers who assumed duties.
A welcome ceremony was organised yesterday for State Minister of Fisheries and Water Resource Development Dilip Vedarachi. Meanwhile, a ceremony was organised in Polonnaruwa yesterday to welcome State Minister of Lands T.B. Ekanayaka. The ceremony was also organised to extend a warm reception to State Minister of Finance Lakshman Yapa Abewardena in Matara yesterday.
It's a wrap of lunchtime news. Well, to stay ahead, you need to stay close to Newsfirst. For that, you simply need to log on to our website, www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.